Well, welcome to Focus Today. I'm your host, Perry Atkinson, and we got a great program put together for you today. And to start things off, we are delighted to have in the studio with us today Richard Giles. He heads up really an important ministry, TruckStop Ministries. Yep, he ministers to truckers. Takes one to know one, right, Richard? Is that what it does?
You've always said, I've heard you say it a number of times, what God brings you through, He makes you a minister of.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we want to get a little bit of an update because you've been doing this for quite a while.
Actually, yes. Since I got involved in 2003, and we started the ministry at the Petro in Phoenix in February of 04. So we're coming up on 10 years.
That's wonderful.
Ministry at this one particular truck stop.
All right. So what is TruckStop Ministries? What do you guys do?
We minister to truck drivers that don't ordinarily have the opportunity to get to church, like you and I do here at home. Mm-hmm. They're out there on the highways and byways, traveling 3, 5, 6 months at a time. Some of them permanently, constantly. They don't even. Some of them have given up their homes to do this on the highway. And husband and wife travel together, or sometimes it's just the guys driving, or even the women now, permanently on the road. And I was amazed at how many women are actually driving solo out there on the highway nowadays.
All right, so you have resources. You give them those Bibles, right?
Absolutely. Yes, we give them New Testaments, and anytime any driver comes to our fellowship meeting, they're welcome to them. And all of our materials that we have at the truck stop for the fellowship meetings are available to the drivers for free.
Now, are there chapels available at these truck stops? How does that work?
There are. Well, right now we have ongoing. I think it's said the latest number is 82 ministries ongoing across the country, and of course there's been a number of them come and go, but right now we have actually 82 operating ministries. All
right, now you particularly up and down the I-5 corridor and some of the areas that you're involved in, you have a need, and that is you're looking for a trailer to convert to. Is that right?
Yes.
So what do you have in mind there?
Most of our truck stops have permanent locations where they have a trailer that's a converted freight trailer.
Right.
Okay, but it's not conducive of moving from one location to another very easy. You have to have an 18-wheeler type tractor to move them. But what I'm looking for is we're looking at expanding our ministry here locally. And I want to be able to move from truck stop to truck stop weekly with our chapel. And so what I need is something I can pull with my pickup.
Oh, okay.
And so far, everybody that's been involved in our ministry here has had a pickup, and like chaplain-wise and assistants. But we need something in the way of
like one of those covered cargo trailers.
No.
Or you want a flatbed, or what do you want?
An RV type toy hauler.
Okay.
We've come to the conclusion that that's probably our best means of ministering. What we can do if the toy hauler is already empty inside.
Right.
And with minimal living quarters in the front.
Right.
The living quarters we're not necessarily interested in,
right,
except maybe for storage and maybe an office. But basically, with a 35 foot toy hauler with a tongue, not a fifth wheel type, because not everybody can pull a fifth wheel.
Right.
So we get the tongue pull trailer.
Okay.
With a drop down gate on the back, and then we can operate out of that and just set up chairs, and we're in business.
All right. Well, pray about that. If you have one and you're not using it, there you go. Amen. If you know of one that can be picked up fairly reasonable, let Richard know. But you call them a toy haulers. I know that's got the ramp that goes down the back. Chances are you can serve a little coffee, hand out Bibles, and give them Jesus, huh?
Amen.
All right. Now, where do you primarily concentrate? Are you here? What truck stops do you work for?
Well, right now we're just at the Petro.
Okay.
In Phoenix.
Right.
And we've been, like I say, we've been there for 10 years now, or come February it'll be 10 years. And we want to expand to other truck stops in the area. We haven't gotten approval on that yet, but we don't have the equipment yet either. So such time we get the equipment, we'll work on moving. But we need the chapel in the parking lot to reach more drivers where we're at even.
All right. How does a driver get a prayer request to you? I mean, if they're listening today and they're driving up and down the road, how do they get in contact with you?
We have a 1-800, 24-hour 1-800 prayer line.
All right. And it's 1-800-248-8662. Again, 1-800-248-8662 is a 24-hour prayer line for truckers. Wow, that's terrific.
And they answer that during the business days. I mean, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 in the office down there,
Okay.
Eastern time.
Okay.
And other than that, there's somebody on that line 24 hours a day.
Do you need help, volunteers, people to work
Absolutely.
with? Really?
We can use more chat. Well, as you can see on, well, no, I guess I didn't bring that one. Yes. We had a chaplain, John Powell, who just passed away, and just a month or two ago. And so we're down to me and my wife and another assistant, John Carter.
Okay.
And that's where we're at right now. We need more chaplains and we need more assistants.
And you'll train them what to do?
Absolutely.
All right, so maybe you're a trucker or you are a retired trucker or whatever the Lord's leading you to do, and you want to get involved in this ministry. How do they get a hold of you, Richard? What should they do?
They can call me at my phone number,
Okay.
which would be 541-531-0618.
Okay.
Or they can call the TruckStop Ministries number that's on the back of that newsletter,
Right.
the 800 number,
Right.
or the 770 number, whichever one they care to call.
All right.
Yeah, just if they don't remember my phone number, they can get a hold of them. They can tell them how to contact me. Any donations that anybody cares to or feels led to contribute to the effort for the trailer can be contributed through this through the ministry.
Okay.
The 800 number or the website on there that's TruckStopMinistries.org.
Okay.
And that tells them you can follow the instructions on the website as to where to donate, and they can designate to a particular, and in this case that's what they want to do. If they want to give to this trailer effort, then they can donate to Medford Trailer.
Okay. Let me kind of recap this. If you know of a toy hauler, those of you who are into RVing, you'll know what that is, and he wants one with a tongue, not with a fifth wheel, and that could be converted into a portable or a mobile chapel. Yep. Get a hold of Richard. Again, 541-531-0618. If you want to contribute to that, you can call him on that. If you want to get involved in this ministry, you can call him on that. And have you ever thought about becoming a missionary trucker?
Yes.
What's a missionary trucker?
Missionary. We have a program with TruckStop Ministries that they call missionary drivers. Missionary drivers. And if you notice, if you look in the newsletter on that website, it'll show you in there where these missionary drivers have reached. Our numbers this year are all published in the newsletter on the website, and I can't remember. They got something like 2,200 interviews this year by missionary drivers alone.
Wow!
And we've got, I think, 18 right now that are out there, actual drivers on the road hauling freight that minister to their own peers on the highway, and have won as 600 or 700, I believe, to Christ.
Wow!
And just during the year, and then all of our numbers are posted on the website as far as visitors to our ministry and the conversions made.
All right, check it out, TruckStopMinistries.org. And for those listening in the immediate area and watching in the immediate area, and you want to get involved in this, get a hold of Richard, 541-531-0618. And keep your eyes open for a toy hauler. You RVers know what that is. And if you know of one that's fairly reasonable or one that wants to be donated, it could instantly be turned into a truck stop chapel.
Absolutely.
And put into the Lord's work right away. Well, Richard, thank you for what you do. And I know you've been very faithful to this. And if you want to get together, work with him, trained to be a chaplain at a truck stop or trained to be a missionary driver, get a hold of Richard for that as well. Again, the number is 541-531-0618, or you can check it all out and they'll lead you right back to Richard by going to TruckStopMinistries.org. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
Merry Christmas to you.
Okay.
Merry
Christmas to you.
We'll be right back.